Alrighty, it is I and I am back. It has been a little while now, hasn't it? um, how's it going, y'all? We're gonna be doing some lore today. Okay, so I don't know where Corral went because Corral actually came home with me after Shady Cliff last time, but I kind of want to go down into the basement and mess with what's it called? What's it called? And mess with the mantras. Sorry, I trying to pull something up. Hi, is the stream working? Let's see if the stream's working. Yes, the stream's working. It's on a pause screen, but it is working. Okay. So, because one of the mantras I heard was really odd. I'm not sure what it means. Well, the problem is I do know what it means, but I don't know what the relevance of it is, if that makes sense. Because I don't have the book with me because I have been memorizing it, but it's something that's basically supposed to help calm the spirits. But I've never had spirits whipped up in such a way where they need calming. But anyhow, let me just try this real quick and see if I can figure it out. Let's just do the mantra. Okay. Spirits, spirits, I ask of thee, something of which I hope you'll agree. Spirits, spirits, I mean you no harm. It is not my intention to cause you alarm. Please, please, give me your ear, for it's important that you will now hear. Why, I come and abide by the principles. Huh?
I joined too soon.
No, you're all good.
Genevieve,
Yes?
what are you what are you doing down here?
I was working with some of the mantras that I have found from Shadecliff, and this is where I do that. It's like the circle you saw in under Shadecliff actually. It's just a little smaller.
Yeah, I remember that.
Mm-hmm.
Weren't you supposed to be asleep?
I don't I don't actually sleep terribly much to be honest. I was sleeping for a little bit though, but I've been awake for a little while.
I thought you were still asleep. Um,
I was when you left. But I don't sleep terribly well these days. I do. I will be honest with you though. I am sleeping. I sleep better when there's someone else with me. So I am sleeping better right now.
okay, I guess that's all right then. Uh, have you eaten at all? Anything? Water?
Not. I mean, I've drank water, but I've not ate food yet today. I've just been trying to figure out some stuff like the mantras because they don't make sense. I mean, they make sense, but like they don't make sense for what I know.
I see.
So that's what I was doing, and I can't quite make sense of that one. Why I would need to calm spirits down.
Well, maybe rather than sitting in this dusty, freezing room for the next multiple hours, okay, let's get you something to eat, and then I guess you can get back to this.
Fair enough, honestly.
You take better care of yourself.
Eh,
This is very difficult to walk in. I think I'll take regular sand.
it it is very difficult to walk in, but it is all part of like how to how to basically focus my power better for spirits. I did change the lanterns out though, of course, so it's a little more.
I
It is a little warmer up here.
I've
Just
noticed.
yeah,
It's kind of freezing down there.
it's cold here too, but it's a little better.
Where do you even eat? I was having a hard time
Usually at
finding
this
a proper kitchen.
usually at this table, I don't. I'm gonna be honest. There's not much for kitchen here.
I've
The
I've
archive has a better
noticed.
kitchen. Yeah.
Yeah, you've made us dinner.
This is
I mean,
I
Jinx
remember hearing
made us
about that. Yeah, Jinx made us dinner. That is true.
here. It's
Hmm?
not a lot, but it's what I
Oh,
scrapped together while we were sitting around.
okay. Thank
All
you.
right.
There we go. Yeah, I haven't ate yet today, so I appreciate it.
I'm glad.
I'm gonna check something real quick. Sorry, I am after my stream crashing 2 weeks in a row. I'm now very anxious about it crashing.
I don't blame you. I'd be very anxious about that too.
But yeah, that's what I was doing while you were out. I was just
I mean,
pondering stuff.
yeah, I kind of had to go make food outside since it's kind of hard to find a proper kitchen in here.
Yeah, that is true. It's not the best.
I've noticed.
I
I
mean, yeah.
Genuine question.
Yes.
How long have how much have you been practicing within the past 2 weeks with the whole spirit magic and medium stuff?
Spirit magic, very little. The medium work, I've not really been practicing much. Like I have been trying to not, but I have been working with it a little bit just to try to understand what these mantras mean because I've I don't quite remember them from when I should have learned them. So I am trying to pick up the pieces on what they would be and if they're useful to me, which they should be, but can't I can't figure it out. Like
Hmm.
I don't know. It's a whole thing.
I see. Well, I was mostly asking because your hair and not
Oh
copper.
yeah, it's to be fair, I think most of that's probably for me. Running from the archive to Shadecliff last time
I assume so.
because I've
Mm,
been trying to be careful with it, but it's difficult when I get reminded of different events like that to keep my cool.
you really need to work on that. Yeah, your hair is getting whiter by like the day.
Yeah, it is. It's a problem.
I've noticed.
I mean, I did tell you my hair would get whiter the closer I got.
I would like you to not expedite the process if possible.
It's never been my goal, but I've always been of the mindset of if I can help more people by using my magic, I'm gonna help more people.
I
I know it's not fair to you, but
It's fine. I signed up for this, didn't I?
I suppose.
Um,
I suppose.
I guess rather than sitting here feeling awkward and uncomfortable, why don't we just take a walk and stuff?
Sure,
I don't know,
let me grab some stuff real quick. So
clear your head
I
and
have some
whatnot.
stuff. Yeah. I'm gonna do you have your armor with you? Because it's cold out there.
Yep,
Fair, fair.
I
I
made
figure I
sure
might
I
as well.
didn't leave without it.
That's good. Because it is just a little on the cold side out there. Um, there we go. I do have something for you. Well, two things for you.
Hmm, what's
Firstly,
that?
a flower for you.
Oh,
It's one of the flowers I had since before the sun was gone. And
that's
also,
beautiful.
I have something that will allow you to bring me to you if you need me.
I,
Don't use all of them at once, but if you use one, it can bring you to me. Like if you separate one from the stack and right click on it, it'll bring me to you. If you want to try it.
does it all harm you?
All of my magic probably harms me in some way or another, but it's useful to have it.
All right, I guess.
It
Um,
won't harm me any more than like me just using a singular spell. And I use many more
is,
spells than that going to Shadecliff.
is there anything else I have any prerequisite to this that I have to do, or
You've
just
you're holding just you're holding up the paper in your hand. You just gotta right click it,
okay? Uh,
but,
oh,
and it brings me to you, right to you. So you used one of those, I'm guessing.
Yeah,
All right.
be
Here's one to
awkward if I
replace
used
that.
all seven or all
All
eight.
eight. Yeah, that would be a little awkward. I just want to make sure there've been mistakes in the past where people have done that, and it's disconcerting considering that's my life force on there to a degree.
Yeah, uh, keep that noted.
But yeah, if you ever need me, since I am a fair distance away, it's the same reason I've given people some to 80s, and he uses them when he needs me there.
Mm-hmm.
So it's just useful. Anyhow, you said
Suppose I
you
shouldn't. I should hope, wait, if I use one, I don't catch you mid-flight.
mid-flight. I mean, if I don't know what happens if two people use them at once. That would be. I don't want to think about that. That could be bad. That could be really, really bad. Um,
I Part of me wants to test that one day, but
oh
I
my
don't
god.
think I should.
I would like to not be torn into pieces because I that's my concern with that.
That's understandable. I would
So
never. So,
fair.
um, I
So
don't know. Where should we walk?
I don't know. I mean, there's a little bit of it's a little dark out.
Yeah. I mean,
We could just maybe we could just pace around near the fire or something, considering it's warm there.
I suppose we could.
Unless you want to walk further away, in which case that is fair. It's just a little
I don't know.
inhospitable.
Uh, I don't know. It's been just been thinking about the past, I guess, 2 weeks and whatnot, and
Yeah,
the weather. I don't know.
the
I've
weather indeed.
I've had this. I don't know. I've just had this weird feeling ever since we've gone to Shade Cliff the last time.
Oh,
It's been there the whole time. It's just
it got like greater or something.
I guess I feel it every time I get close to the forge, or I I I don't know. I just can't seem to
Interesting.
figure it out.
So it's almost like something is pulling you to is trying to pull you toward the forge,
Yeah,
or what remains around it.
yeah. It's kind of rubble at this point.
Yeah. I mean, we can always just go there and we can look around together.
I suppose.
See if there's anything for you that's any reason that you're being called there. Because
I
I
guess
wouldn't ignore a call like that. I ignored the call to
it's
go to Shade Cliff, and
it's been
all it did.
bothering me every time since we've
Hmm,
gone there.
you should have told me the first time. Then we could have just done it then.
Fair. I mean, I don't know. I thought I was just being weird. You know.
There's a lot of things that are weird. I do a lot of weird things too, but I know that when something when it feels like you're being pulled towards something, you probably want to check it.
Yeah.
I ignored that pull for many years, for multiple years to go back to Shade Cliff, and not that I could have done anything better, but they wouldn't have been out in the cold for as long. You
I
know,
guess
but
you're right.
that's something I can't fix because I already did it. So
Hmm.
you want to go to Shade Cliff then?
I suppose so. It'll be quite a trek, though. Maybe
I
not from
mean,
here. Not too
it
bad.
shouldn't be as bad, and I'm hoping that the oh gosh, sorry, I lied a little bit. I'm hoping the rivers and oceans, like seas between us and the home, geez, words, are a little more frozen over. Even though that's a bad thing,
Yes.
'cause it means it's easier to travel. Where the heck did I put a boat at? There it is. Not the same boat, but a boat.
Boat's a boat.
I can't believe I lost a boat that I usually put in my like air quotes ready chest of stuff.
You really need
Alright.
to take care of these vines at some point.
I don't mind them that much. I'm intrigued they still grow, honestly.
I
With every
am
other
as well.
crop not growing, them growing is kind of nice. They were part of the house before I came and rebuilt it, so I figured it wasn't my place to do that since I'm already rebuilding a house.
I see. Well, I don't know. Nature finds a way.
Yeah,
Some things are a lot tougher than they seem to be.
for sure. These vines, they've survived all the crops and the flowers dying.
Yeah.
I heard that laugh.
You stepped in the puddle.
That I did. Yeah, this should. Oh gosh, if I don't. Okay, this is why I don't like ice boating. No, don't shoot me. Okay, or do shoot me. Don't shoot the boats. This is why I don't like ice boating though, but this could get us
You
there
picked
fast.
this.
Well, it could get us here faster than walking
That's true. But
because
it's fun kind of sliding a gun around on the ice and without fear of it breaking under you.
this is very true. It doesn't. I mean, I don't think this ever happened that often when I was younger for sure because well, usually we have a sun to warm the planet.
Yeah, the winters didn't get this harsh for
I
obvious
wonder
reasons.
why. Okay, well, I'll just use it to take a chance to check open the magic map and figure out what route I took the first time. It's a little more frozen over now. It's not as risky.
Yeah, I don't know, I've been ignoring the weird feeling. I've tried poking around a few times without mentioning it since, well,
Oh,
I don't
fair.
want to worry anyone. And we've hit land.
Yeah, it's all good. Oh, that boat was just trying to escape. Yeah, we're gonna cross land a few times, but
But,
yeah.
just I have vague memories of the whole
Oh
area
gosh,
itself. It's run. Are you fighting it?
yeah, I killed them.
You goober.
They didn't even hit me. It's okay. There we go.
That was a weird Shivers flag spike. Anyways. Hmm.
I did see you kind of
Oh,
looking around though. Oh, there's a little turtle.
I'm gonna
Hello.
steal it. Anyway. Oh.
I mean, we can steal if we get in the boat that way. You're correct. But I did
um
kind of see you walking around, like looking around a little bit. But I figured, I figured you had a reason. You had a different reason also. But
yeah.
whoa my. Well, luckily that's our stop. I figured you had a reason for looking around too. It just didn't feel worth prodding
Asking.
about, considering the rest of the situation with the town.
Yeah.
Nice. That hammer seems pretty good. Very potent.
It's great.
Then again, I'm guessing it was made by your family, correct?
Yeah, it's
That makes
tradition
sense.
that once an Ikara comes to a certain age, you forge your own hammer, and we
Nice.
often attach. Okay, maybe it's a little weird, but you will put a drop of your blood into it.
A little bit of blood. I'm guessing that helps. Like
It's just to verify who it belongs to.
that makes sense. Like a way of attuning it. I mean, that's fair. I still don't have the sword exactly figured out. I'm probably gonna do more thinking about what Shadow Pact actually. Oh my gosh, this is too fast for me. Uh, what Shadow
Shadow
Pact
Pact.
actually is capable of,
That's understandable.
because it doesn't seem to be. I don't know. It doesn't seem like just a sword. I feel for what like the powers it gives me, it can't just be a sword. There has to be something different about it. For it to have
Yeah,
lasted 500 years and have a blade that is brown but not rusted is a very weird thing. Oh yeah, I did more building on the walls too.
I
We're gonna have
do.
to.
Oh,
Hmm?
it's fine. We'll get through it. I do wonder if I don't know. Maybe my parents left something behind at some point.
Maybe. I mean, that could be part of why you're feeling a pull to it. Maybe it could be something from. I mean, I guess it's something from your past. I mean, considering Jacob
Well,
seems to be all in the past.
I'm referring more so to the fact that, um,
Hmm?
you know, we had. I guess the cars have been working very long with the Witherwoods,
Oh,
but I don't have any of the records as far as I'm aware.
yeah. So you're hoping maybe some like information survived.
One can hope.
Hopefully.
If not,
I
I'm
mean,
starting from scratch.
That is no, that is very understandable. That would not be optimal for sure.
There had to be a reason your family kept coming back to mine for whatever it was.
I mean, from what I remember, your family has been a very talented family of smiths.
Yeah.
So, I mean, that's at least part of the reason I would assume.
Too bad I don't exactly got a lot from my dad right now.
Yeah, I understand.
It's fine. Um,
Yeah, I'm hoping in due time and well, maybe my magnum opus will be breathing a little bit more life back into Shadecliff once more.
eventually. I mean,
Indeed,
just think of it as a progress for what it is right now.
indeed. I mean, yeah, the walls are a little.
Depressing. Hmm?
Oh, you're good.
I was going to say, depressing moments aside, at least we've had a fun 2 weeks.
Indeed, I've enjoyed your company a lot.
I won't let you live down falling in the snow.
Listen, when there's so much snow. Like, come on now. There is a lot of snow to fall in. There's a lot of
I know.
ice also.
Tricky ice.
Indeed. I mean, we saw the ice there. So
That
do
is
you know
true.
where you're like what you're looking for in particular, or is it just kind of just looking
I
around?
I have such vague memories, I guess. You ever think back to when you were younger and you have those moments of this feels like it happened, but I also feels like it didn't happen because of how surreal it was, and you
Yeah,
barely remember it.
you're like it's just so faint that you can't tell if it's a dream or actual reality.
Precisely.
Yeah,
It's
no, I get
I
that.
don't know. That's kind of what it was.
Fair. If you want, I can start working on clearing this rubble. Maybe.
Uh, I guess if you'd like to. I
I
really
mean,
don't know where.
the tower's already fallen, sadly.
Yeah, it's fine. I mean, it's just at least the rubble's not in here. No.
Indeed, it's quite good luck that it's not in there.
Hmm.
Just let me know if you find anything. I'll just be trying to pull up all this rubble. Maybe I can reuse it in the walls. Honestly,
You could never.
though the stone's a little damaged, I probably need to help. I probably need to fix the stone because I don't think rubble is a good thing to make walls out of. Maybe the
Hmm.
inside of the walls, but not the outside for sure.
What if I?
Oh boy, the server's lagging just a wee bit.
Yeah, fucking rubber band me back.
I was trying to break things, and snow was just floating menacingly. I'm like, oh, that's not good. That means there's lag.
1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4.
Let me check my stream.
Oh,
Okay, cool. My stream isn't correct. Hmm?
I found some
You found
stone bricks down
some
here.
stone bricks? Like down under?
Yeah, don't
Oh,
jump in yet.
no, you're all good. I see. That is.
Hmm.
That's. I mean, that's an interesting sign. I didn't. To be honest, I've not known if
Yes.
anyone else had basements under their houses, but I wouldn't be surprised, especially the Akars, considering your family was definitely influential in the area.
Yeah, my dad was paranoid for some reason. It's a reason I'm paranoid.
You do
Oh,
take after it pretty honestly, that is true. Hmm?
my mother lost out on all the genes. Did not try at all.
Fair.
Whoa.
Anything interesting?
Warmth. And
Warmth.
somehow nothing fully destroyed.
I mean, if it. Oh, nice. Mind if I
I
come
can
down, or do you want
attempt
me
to
to stay up?
catch you.
I can. Yeah, sure. That almost worked. It was a good try.
It works in the it's fine.
It does. You caught me in lore. Anyhow, so yeah, the room. I mean, it does make sense the room would be undamaged, honestly, because it's seemingly
Stone.
completely. Well, it's also seemingly completely disconnected from the upper area.
That is true.
So no like looters would think to dig through the floor of a recently burnt down place to find a area under it.
Well, this explains the weird memory vagueness.
You've probably been down here before, then.
Oh, 100%. I. It was a lot emptier when I was younger. That's for sure.
Fair. That's a interesting blade stuck in the counter.
Hmm. I. I. I think that might be it.
Something you're looking for?
I think so. I.
I mean, considering it's down here and you're part of the Ikar family, I would assume that's probably for you, unless someone
Have a
got down
character
here and
moment
play.
for a second. I,
Yeah,
I like look at it for a second, and occasionally the name pops up, and then it doesn't.
that's why I was staying a little further back. Oh yeah, 'cause it's like if you look at the if you look
Yeah.
at yeah the picture the item frame.
Yeah.
Oh gosh. Anywho,
Yeah. I, I guess this might be it.
I mean
It's
I would assume it's at least from your family, and considering it's down here, so it not being from your
gosh.
family and being in a room that's completely secluded from the rest of the house is a little suspect if it was anything that wasn't your family's.
I mean, to be fair, our name is engraved in the blade right there.
Oh, it is.
Yeah, if you
Oh,
take a
okay.
little bit of a closer look.
I've not. I don't quite understand the script, but I will trust your judgment on it, considering you seem to know the script. The characters. There we go.
Gosh,
As it were.
I thought we lost this. Wow.
Yeah. I mean, it's good that you didn't
I
lose it. It's the same reason I'm happy to see that my heirloom still exists too. It's quite good craftsmanship too.
Yep.
Maybe a little
I
more on the simple side, but still very effective looking and quite a big gem in the pommel.
I I guess
Hmm.
other weird tradition thing since I've mentioned with my hammer,
Yes.
we've does contain some of my blood.
Okay.
But I technically this is supposed to be passed down when you're around like closing in an adulthood, but dad was sick,
Hmm.
so I
So the
guess we
same
did it
type of deal
earlier.
is fair. Is it the same type of deal as with my family?
I suppose so.
We both have heirloom weapons that got handed down that we both didn't get. Quite unfortunate luck for both of us.
To be fair, it was given to me. It's
Oh,
just
fair.
I mom didn't like me having it. I
Uh,
was young, stupid. You get the gist.
no, I get what you're saying. It's the same reason they wouldn't have let me have Shadow Pact.
Yeah. Uh, I mean, gosh, I thought we lost this. I was so upset when I couldn't find it after I left.
That is understandable. I do like. I remember you looking around trying to find something and not finding anything. So I'm glad you found what you're looking for. It's always good to have pieces of your past given back to you.
Yeah, old man really thought it through. God.
I mean, sometimes it's hard for people to think everything through. Oh, little guy, nice.
God. Yeah, you can you tell where the paranoia comes from?
Oh no, not at all. I would never guess where the paranoia came from. It's not like
Yeah,
it's not. Ooh, there's some books. Nice.
lots of them. They
Fair.
seem to be about Shadecliff and
I mean, that would make
stuff,
sense
but
considering it's the Akar family. A family that, from what I can remember, has lived in Shadecliff longer than my family has.
Uh, maybe, I suppose.
At least if legends are to be believed, James Corinne was being the first was here a little later than the Akars, clearly because there was already one of the people there. I don't remember his name though.
Ah, right.
I'm sure if my dad
Um,
was alive, he'd remember him, but well,
I'm
you
trying
know
to
how it
think.
is.
Who exactly would we be thinking of? Um,
Whoever it was, they probably helped forge the sword. I mean, Shadowpact, I would assume, because I don't know. I don't know. I'm still trying to figure out what this sword is even made of at this point.
I don't know, certainly something, and quite frankly, it's a very beautiful metal.
It is.
I recall my
It's
father
exceptional.
complimenting it often whenever you go to see your parents.
It is quite
Right.
a interesting metal, though. Yes. Hmm?
You probably don't particularly remember that.
No, not really. I am a little younger.
Yeah,
That and I didn't get to see
the
the sword terribly often, surprisingly, because it's only used in. It's usually kept. It was usually kept in the mausoleum, but used in times of combat. Sadly, I've seen it. I've seen it as times of combat fairly often, so I've had it on me just in case because of everything that's happened.
that's fair. I'm sure we'll figure we can piece things together. It's fine.
Yeah,
I do wonder if things in here might help provide a little more context,
I
but
mean,
I don't know.
considering there are a lot more books on these shelves here than there are in the well, I guess maybe not a lot more, but around the same amount of books. So maybe there's some different information compiled here from the Akars as opposed to the Witherwoods.
Dad did like to write, and Grandpa was an alchemist. Well, mom's side, not
Fair, fair.
dad's. Um, yeah, I don't know. Oh,
Hmm. Everything good?
I I guess mom left a
Oh,
note in the back of dad's journal.
fair.
Hard to think of a woman who'd told me to leave would care much about my absence.
Yeah, that maybe she had a change of heart. I mean, like I said, I only know that your father is dead because he was buried before I left. I don't know
Was
about your mother though.
I could have sworn you said you found the body by the house.
I found bodies by a lot of the houses though.
I I guess you have a fair point.
I would assume
Uh,
that some people did not have the unwavering loyalty that my parents had to Shadecliff and would seek greener pastures when it became apparent that things were going bad. And that's no insult to them. It's just they didn't have the legacy to protect, I suppose.
I guess you're right.
I
Though it
mean,
is a little cowardly, I guess. But mom wasn't much of a blacksmith.
that's fair. I mean, it's
Hmm.
is it like as long as you're not coward cowardly is an interesting thing in my opinion. It's I could call myself a coward for leaving even though I was told to. I was just following orders, but I don't think people leaving to save their own lives is cowardly unless it's at the I guess disadvantage of the whole. But considering the town fell, I don't think one extra person would have saved the town.
No, I suppose you're right.
At least I know I probably wouldn't have, even though I would like to believe that I could have turned the tides. You know,
Well, yeah, I guess no dwelling on it now.
I mean, I do understand. From a little bit you've told me, I've heard that you and your mom haven't had the best relationship, so I do understand if you see it as see her as a coward due to events coloring your perception of her. Maybe she
Yeah,
is. Maybe she's dead. Maybe she's alive. Maybe she's a coward. Maybe she's not. We might find that out sometime. It
maybe,
depends.
but I think I'd do better with thinking she's just gone. But it
That is
does bother
understandable.
me that this feels like fresher ink than one might want to think, but it's fine.
Hmm.
Maybe she just came back sometime during the thing. Who knows?
Maybe, maybe. I mean,
I did think it's a little rude
yeah,
she wrote in the back of my father's journal.
that does. Yeah, considering it's not her journal. I mean,
But
I don't know.
I
Maybe
don't know.
maybe
Maybe she
she
knew
just.
I'd pick it up.
That's probably what she thought. I mean, yeah, like I don't know. I don't have much to say on this because I'm not sure what to say. I suppose, but
I, s- I guess should I bother to even read it? Do I?
I'm not going to force you one way or another. It's not my place to. If you want to read it, you can, and if you want to keep it for sometime later, I understand. I mean, even if you want to burn it, that's completely up to you. I can't. I wouldn't. I'd be wrong to stop you from doing any of that.
Hmm.
I again, like if you read it and you think she's alive and you want to go find her, I will be with you for that as long as I'm still alive. If you want to, if you think she's dead and you never want to see her again, I stand by your decision. Like whatever you think is the right option, it's the
I
right
guess
option.
it's worth reading then. Better to know than not.
That's fair. If you think so, then I agree with you. Everything okay?
It it's just been so many years. I can't. Why would she even care? You know?
Maybe I don't know. I don't know much about your mom. I knew more about your dad, and that's not much about him either. But it could
That's
be
fair.
it could be just grief poisoned her feelings for a while, and now she more recently realized what she did.
Guess you have a point.
But
Um,
it's not my place to know.
I really wouldn't care about reading out loud.
You can just read it to yourself. It's okay. I don't need to hear any of the words that are meant for you. They are yours and yours alone to hear. You know?
I suppose you're right.
It's okay.
I I guess
Pardon?
if I can't share this with you, then I guess what's the point? You know?
If you want to share it to me, I will listen gladly, but I don't want to force you to do anything you don't want to do. So again, this is the ball's back in your court. You're gonna have to decide what you do with it because I won't make a decision like that for you about something that's yours.
To Karawa, I don't know where you've gone, little bird. I regret our fight when you were so young, and I shouldn't have let you leave. I regret everything since your father's passing. May I find a way to repent for every heartless moment, my child. Please be safe. May one day you be found. Love, Ida Egmar Corton.
Hmm. It sounds like she had a change of heart, maybe.
A little too late, I guess, but one nonetheless.
I hear what you're saying.
It's fine.
Here, one second. Let me give you a hug. It's there you go. I use that command even. I win. Um, it's okay.
I don't remember the command.
Pardon?
I don't remember the command.
Slash me.
Okay.
Little bit of scuff. Little bit of scuff.
Did I spell the name right?
Yes.
Okay. Ooh.
Yeah. I mean, I yeah. I'm not sure if, what I'm at a loss of words of how to what to say to.
I mean, it's fine. There's nothing we can really do about it. And I guess we found books.
We
They're
did.
bees for the 80s. Us.
Well, he'll probably enjoy the books. If they have good information, he'll be over the moon about more information. He loves collecting.
I do wonder if there's anything about Shadow Pact, but I highly doubt that past maybe that's blueprints.
That's fair. I mean, I all I know about Shadow Pact is almost just legend at this point. It's hard to tell if it's actually real or not.
The blade, I
Because
have no clue. The handle, I'm pretty sure we've maintained that.
fair. I mean, the handle does looks quite ornate, but I wouldn't be surprised if it were. I mean, it wouldn't surprise me if it was made by the Akars. The blade though is very. It confuses me to see. I'm
It's
grateful
certainly
for it.
something.
I'm grateful for it, and it's a very beautiful tool, but it's hard to tell. It's hard to tell what I know about it and and also what I've been told that is exaggeration. I suppose.
I see. Well, I guess now that I know about this place, we can come back here eventually.
Yeah,
Who knows? Little home away from home.
agreed. Hey,
The-
there's a bed that exists in Shadecliff still. This is a good thing, because there's no bed anywhere else in Shadecliff I've checked, unless there's someone buried under some rubble. But there was no basement in my parents' old house.
Well, I suppose, if you're ever here, you could always just crash in here. It's warm enough, it seems.
That is true. It does feel quite a bit warmer. Maybe plug up the hole to the sky, and it'll be a little warmer too.
Yeah. No.
Hmm?
Uh, I don't have letters.
I have cobblestone.
I could attempt to teleport and see how
If
well that goes for me.
if you want to try using your magic, I mean, I'd recommend being careful considering it's straight up. And
Uh,
I can just use blocks to get out.
that is true. Am I wrong thing?
Well, it's all good. I if I knew where my spells were bound, I'd be a liar also. If I said I knew where my spells were bound, I know where one is.
I I specifically spent hours trying to memorize these and I don't.
I'm thinking both you and I need to have sticky notes for our spells.
Yeah. Yeah, no. Huh? Wait. Wait, no, wait, this is I'm stupid. I'm stupid.
It's just going up, Vigil. Get on my shoulders. Just get on my shoulders. There we go. I'm gonna kill you. Oh, I can't place blocks.
Wait, I can do this. I can do this.
Here, you place the blocks.
That's
Get on my shoulders.
Because
Okay,
I can't, you can't place blocks at all, is the thing. Ah! What the fuck?
we could.
No. Wait, you suffocated.
Where are you? Oh my god!
Ow! I mean...
Are you okay, Vigil?
I'm in a cave.
Okay, one second. Let me open a hole. Is it this cave?
No, it's fine. I see an opening.
Oh, when teleporting goes wrong indeed, Tofu.
Shit. Oh, there's things here.
Are you? Are you?
I'm being dumb because I'm panicking. It's fine. I'm fine. Everything is fine. Oh, he just did his face. Shut the fuck up. This is
Get,
not my fault.
get
I'm
up
just a
here!
little
Get up here, you
incompetent.
goober! Get up here!
I'm just a little incompetent. It's
You,
fine.
I, I was, I wasn't sure how that teleport was gonna go, and then I just saw you go flying into the dirt. There you go. Get back in, you silly bird. Oh.
I
And
feel like
and they say kangaroos are like crows. I think you're more like a cuckoo.
Shut the fuck up. I don't want to hear it.
We got through lore stuff and then got promptly into scuff. Welcome to Everdark. My name is Azu Minecraft, and this is Scuff.
Nah, this is slander. All you had to do was face upwards, for Christ's sake.
I was trying to remember my fucking keybind, you
Just
dick.
face upwards.
You didn't tell me shit.
I just like how I watch visuals
Just
teleporting
figured it
deeper
out.
into the grounds. Anyhow, we are now out of the panic room. We have acquired the knife.
The knife.
You've read a sad note from your mom, dear mama. Oh,
Dear mama.
okay. I'm gonna.
Fucking jumps down the hole again.
No, I covered it up.
I know. It's great.
Oh, I gotta sneeze. Whoops. Never, I don't gotta sneeze. Apparently, my note.
Ah!
How's it
Dick.
going?
I
How's
know
it
it's
going? What?
It's going.
Yeah,
It's going.
that's fair. That's fair.
I have a cold. It's fine. It's fine. I totally just teleport when I'm sick a lot.
Oh,
you know?
fair.
Mhm.
Don't worry. I was trying to open my inventory. I opened the waypoints instead.
Magic is indeed going wild, you bitch.
And none of us have wild magic.
Yeah,
Okay.
I'm just catching a cold. It's fine.
Hi, Mr. Sheep. How's it going? Yeah, me too. But I guess that's good that. Should we go back in character now?
Yeah.
Okay, back in character time. Okay. I mean that is good though that we found. I mean, hope that's what you were looking for. The what was calling you back to Shakecliff? Yeah,
Certainly seems like it.
that's good.
Though, a little confused to lie. I guess the blood.
mean-
It makes sense.
That's fair. I don't know. It could be something with the spirits too. I guess they do seem louder than I would expect for it being a literal, like, ruined town. But they are quieter than when I came here the first time. When I came here
I
the
suppose
first
so.
time, they were yelling in my ears. Not mad at me, but they were just yelling. Now they seem calmer, but they still are making noise. Huh. Oh, okay. It's getting okay. So it's louder over there. It is definitely louder
Interesting.
over by there. Let me check something. It's not louder by by my old house, but we didn't really work there much.
Interesting.
It
I would assume the cemetery would be loud, would it not?
it's a little louder. The closer I get to the mausoleum feels louder too. Okay. Maybe important places for the spirits is where they're still residing at. Even though they've been laid to rest, they still kind of stay in a
I
way. It wouldn't surprise
Suppose
me.
you're right.
I said it wouldn't surprise me.
I suppose you're correct. I mean, I don't know. As far as I'm aware, from the little myths Dad would tell me,
Yeah.
every Ikar so far, from the very first one, Pollux, I guess the man who created the blade to begin with.
Sure.
They've added a bit of our blood to it. I don't know if that binds your spirit to it in some form.
I'm not quite sure. I work more with the soul compared to blood, but well, I work with more with spirits and souls, but because there's a little bit of a difference because souls are usually in a living being.
Yeah.
But compared to blood, I'm not sure what that would do. I guess I don't
Suppose you
know.
give up a piece of yourself, but I wouldn't know. I think it's always been speculation.
That's fair. It's always been speculation on what Shadow Pact is too. Ooh, did you do a bit of work on the grave over there?
Ah, right. Yeah, I did that a few days ago.
Nice.
He
I'm
never really liked super flashy graves, so it's the best he's getting.
I'm sure he would be mildly embarrassed but appreciate the sentiment, honestly. Knowing what I know about him, this is probably a little too flashy for his liking. But
Just a
also,
tad.
you are his child, so he'd probably appreciate the
Not
kindness
often,
post-mortem.
not often you get a little
Little
Kenku
birds.
statue.
Yes, the Kenku statue. It is a Kenku statue, correct.
Certainly a Kenku. And look,
Yeah,
look, there's even a little crow visiting him.
nice. I'm impressed it didn't run off when we got closer. Maybe it's probably just because I don't know, maybe it trusts you or something.
Perhaps.
Anyhow, I like it. I'm sure he'd like it, but I don't remember him that well. He might be a little stubborn about admitting he likes it.
Just a bit. Just a
Fair,
tad.
fair.
I
Hmm?
guess
Hmm?
just the crow.
The crow, indeed. Hello, fellow crow. I'm a human.
You're a human. Genevieve, you're having a moment.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Hello, crow. There we
Fully
go.
disappeared on my end for a
I
moment.
went over this way. Went over this way and hid in the corner. Oh gosh.
Well, I suppose I guess it'd make sense if I said my fellow crow. Kenkus are just
Yeah,
large birds.
that's fair from the crow. Some days I'm sharp. When I get more sleep, I'm sharper. Anywho.
Uh,
Good seeing the talking bird. The
it's a great
guards,
talking bird.
what's your dad's name again? I forgot.
Cornell?
The guard's Cornell's grave. Yes, yes, of course. I remember names.
I really shouldn't know your ancestors' names better than you know my own father's.
They're on graves.
It was on his grave, Genevieve.
It's not anymore. Listen. Tell me who's in this grave, eh? Tell me who's in this grave. Hmm? Hmm? Yeah. Yeah.
Kendrick.
Hmm. Fair enough. I suppose I've been proven incorrect. My memory is a little bad.
Don't insult Kendrick Schmick. um.
Yeah. Fair enough, Karawa.
I'm just messing with you.
Oh, I couldn't tell. I never could have told. I never could have foretold that.
Well, it's at least to have the legacy back.
Indeed.
Man, that man would have wrung my neck if I hadn't found it. You
Hmm.
you don't exactly pay nothing for losing a precious family heirloom.
Yeah.
It's
Yeah.
I suppose I should.
Hmm?
I don't know. We could probably walk back to your home, and I should probably head back to the archive.
Sure.
I'll return for the books eventually, but
Yeah, I give her a
probably
second.
not today.
We can take the boat back. Do you have the books? It's not in my
I do.
pockets. Yes, I put boats in my pockets too. I was gonna say inventory, but I decided to say pocket because yeah.
Pockets.
Yeah. It's a very
It's
cool
a
looking knife.
call it a knife. It's a dagger.
My apologies. It's a very cool looking big knife.
Rude.
It's a very cool looking bigger knife.
Have fun filling that in.
Okay. It's a dagger. It's a dagger. Kendrick would know.
A great view. Anyways.
Hey, you remind me of Kendrick, so now I gotta talk about him. Oh, that's a cave.
Yeah.
Did you know that? Did you know there's a cave right there, Crocs? I'm gonna stop my sarcasm. Butter knife. The crow is quite loud and quite correct. It's a butter knife.
A butter knife.
Yes.
I think I'm gonna have to have a word of that crow.
Oh, the crow probably is okay with having many words. It seems to talk pretty well.
I suppose so.
But it is a very interesting dagger. I will agree, very readily. But yeah, it's also, I'm sure it feels very nice to have, you know, a weapon from your family's past back in your hands. I know the feeling too.
Certainly. Mom was not happy considering the blood ritual, and I was maybe 10.
That's fair. That is a little. It does sound a little young, but also there were was it
Extenuating
that
circumstances.
one? That's the word that I was trying to find. Yeah. That and the
Should probably
hammer are a
bother to
mean
use it.
combo. Oh, yeah, you could probably use it. There's a skeleton over this way if you want to test it. Oh my.
Nope.
Well, there we go. Seemingly does something similar to Shadow Pact with the lighting things on fire. So that's good.
Apparently.
Haha. Ha 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 ha. I win.
Oh, don't get cocky.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. I don't know. I don't know. I don't know what I'm going for. Oh my gosh. That portal does not want is beckoning, and I don't
Don't want it.
yeah,
I did not consent to this portal.
basically. Which way am I going? This way.
I hope you know how to return to your own home.
Yeah, sometimes. I don't often take the river routes. Usually I run. This is really fun to just do this. There we go. Like a glove. Alright, so we're yeah, okay. Are you
Try
in?
not to
Okay, you're
fall
in.
in.
I mean, it looks a little hard to fall in. It's the boat's a little bigger than well, that might be big enough, but yeah.
I don't know. You might just do it. I'm testing my luck today.
Challenge accepted.
Okay.
We shall try to get the boat stuck in the holes in the ice if we can find one. Also, I think you probably want to head a little more to the right.
To the right. Well,
Yes, yes. It's where the skeleton horses are that from the riders that I slayed earlier.
ah.
You know, with my glorious sword.
Hmm.
Yeah, I'm off your right. To your west.
I figured. It's fine.
Perfect. There's a child chasing you.
It's.
There we go. I'm trying to stop the boat. Alright. Give me a shot. I see how it is. Oof. Window pane. Window pane. Wait, okay. I'm still surprised at how this crow is carrying its words over such great distance. Hey, there you go. I got stuck in the water, by the way.
I told you not to get cocky.
I told you I was
What a
gonna do
loud
it.
bird.
Yeah, indeed. I told you I was gonna get in the water just for you. I don't think you believed me now, did you?
I did not.
First mistake. First mistake, Rala. The water's not that cold. It only gives hypothermia pretty quickly.
I don't think anyone would like hypothermia, especially not a human.
No, not really. It's not that comfortable.
That was a noise. You've caused 2 skeletons to fight. Good job.
Nice.
You and your spinning.
I had to park with style.
Suppose you're home now.
Yeah. So so it is a little easier to travel back home. Luckily,
Yeah,
the
I
trip
get
to the
to.
archive will take a little while though.
Oh, of course.
Though of course you can go to Sanctum, which will probably help, right?
That's the plan.
Fair, fair. All
Sanctum's
right.
usually the way I get here fastest.
Yeah, cuts down the travel a fair bit.
All right, Kiwi, I'll see you later.
Excuse me.
It's
Oh
your eyes.
gosh. Kiwi because I'm nice. I'll let that slide. I will see you again soon. If you need me, give the papers.
Yes.
Yep, yep.
I can't click.
I'm a mutant VC or deafen.
Valid.
There we go. So that was interesting. Interesting indeed, as one might say. Is my stream still a little bit of scuff? But hey, that's less scuff than it could have been. I thought it was pretty good. A little bit of magic scuff though. You know how it is. Uh, yeah. I'm glad Kuroa got her legacy back. I mean, I would know a thing or two about legacy. So it's good to see that she got it back. I think I'm going to start putting stuff away though. But I do want to try to ponder this sword a little bit. I don't know what I'm intending on gleaning from it, but now no. If the rumors are to be believed, maybe there's something with it. I mean, I say maybe. You know. There we go. Wrong rose. I will be freezing a little bit, but oh, I found out the sword. Because the problem I'm just not sure what's with the sword. Like the blade itself is very well. We can just look at it. It's very much not. Doesn't seem to work that well. That's a great question. It seems to work fine though. The chat seems to work okay, but I'm not quite sure about why the sword is the way it is. That's the question, I suppose. um, I would agree with Kurawa though that the hilt looks to be more of made by the hands of the cars because well they're known for that kind of craftsmanship, exceptional stuff they do. It's wonderful, like that knife we saw and the hammer that she has too. But the blade just strikes me as odd. I mean, I know I say that it strikes me as odd when the hilt is white but metal. I mean, there's so like either like clearly they managed to find something interesting with that, so maybe they managed to make the blade, but like the blade just feels way too light for something of its size. I don't know. It I've been trying to sit down and figure it out, and I can't quite put my finger on what's with it. Like, it just feels like there's something with the blade that is, I don't know. Like, when I'm holding it, it just seems to almost hum, but it should be, like, inanimate. It's just a sword. I mean, unless there's anything special with it, but that's not something I know I'm certain about. I don't know. I do not know. I Honestly, I should probably get more rest. Carl will be unamused with me if I don't sleep much. It was a nice walk though. I mean, nice ice boat ride too. So yeah, always fun to be with people I enjoy being with, and going to Shake Cliff is seemingly a better thing every time. I think since I am having a hard time figuring what the sword would like, what's with the sword. 'Cause there's something with it. It has to be like with how old it is and how long it stayed in the family. It's outlived many generations of my family, so there has to be something with it. But I'm just a little too tired to figure it out right now. Yeah. So I think that's where I'm going to turn in for the it's always nights. I think that's where I'm going to turn in for the air quotes nights, and I will continue pondering this in my free time. But until next time, I think this is all I will be doing. I may do some more streaming tomorrow if I am competent and get my homework done early in the day, but I make no promises because I meant to stream last week too. So consistency does not seem to be my bestest friend right now. But yeah, I hope you all enjoyed the lore and the jank, the beautiful jank. And I hope to see you all again next time. Thank you for watching, and I'm going to stop my long Midwestern goodbye because I'll continue for like 15 more minutes if I'm not careful. Toodles!